I've created this 28-day psychic development course where on the 6th of January 2025, I woke up at 3 a.m. with a message from my dream guides or my dream world, but it was loud and clear. The message was that I needed to create a psychic development course. And because it was on the 6th of January, I was like, when am I meant to do this? Like, I was having conversations because when you wake up in the morning, about some say between 20 to 30 minutes after you wake up, you are still in an astral dream state ability, right? And so that's the first moment of my conscious awareness every single day when I communicate with my spirit team and I call them in consciously. My spirit team can also include my spirit guides, my dream guides, my past loved ones, my ancestors, my archangels, whoever wants to come through at the time, my starseed guardians, the Galactic Council of Light. I have many, many in my spirit team. And on the 6th of January, I woke up with this message and it was loud and clear. And the message was that you need to put together a psychic development course. Now, let me be completely transparent here. Instead of going full ham on organizing this, what I actually did was put it out to my audience, my community, in my private Facebook group. If you're not in there, head to the link in my bio and check it out. And I asked everyone what they would think about doing a psychic development course. And I had an absolutely overwhelming, abundant response, right? And I realized that I had to do it. I didn't know the logistics of how it was going to pan out or what I was even how I was going to do it. But I trusted. I trusted that the message that I had received was for a reason. So that afternoon, I got to work. I really got to work. And I started to create the workbook. I genuinely, I had previously, for the past many years, I've been creating courses and programs and containers and working with a lot of people. So I kind of had a bit of an idea on how to create this, but this was completely brand new. This was big and I could feel it. I could feel that this was not just needed or required to share, but so many were going to gain so much value from it. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to create a workbook first. And I'm going to just channel source universal spirit energy. And I'm going to utilize all the messages coming through from my spirit team. So I did. And it was such a fluent, natural journey of teamwork because a lot of it wasn't even just me. Like a lot of it was my spirit team just channeling and all this energy and source universal knowledge and wisdom through me into the workbook. And then I started to ask, my spirit team, okay, when am I going to do this? And they said, it's going to be a 28-day course and it's going to start on the 1st of February. And they said, bold, I know, but they said, you're going to get 100 people in. And I was like, okay, I don't know about that, you guys. But if it's meant to be, it'll be. I sat with it for like a day while I was creating the workbook. And the next day I put it out. I created the whole logistics, right? Of like when we're starting, what's included, what are the credentials, like what's the what's included, right? And it was just so spirit led. It was phenomenal. And everything that I've ever done in my business has always been spirit led, but this was next level, right? Like I just felt like I was just the host of this this course, and spirit was just utilizing my vessel to transmit all this information. It was fairly bloody phenomenal, and I've got to tell you that. Now, within like the first week, we had like 50 people enroll. And I'm not even kidding you. It was mind-blowing. And this was on the 7th of January. So we had like, 2 and a bit weeks. And usually, because I am a business coach and I am a business mentor and I am a businesswoman, usually I like to give like the pre-launch and the launch period about like 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes longer, depending. We released it on the 7th of January after a dream on the 6th of January. Within a week, we had 50 people enroll. And then by the 1st of February, we had 86 people enroll. In 2 weeks. February 2025. In 1 month, a 28-day course, 86 people. And I mean, Spirit was bold saying that we were going to get 100. But if I had aimed for 30, I would have capped myself. If I had aimed for 50, I would have capped myself. If I was aiming for 70, I would have capped myself. So I'm glad that I trusted Spirit, and I'm glad that, we went all in, because what ended up coming out of this psychic development course, I could not have imagined. Some of the connections and psychic abilities and gifts that were coming from people that dived into the information, it's far beyond what words can describe. I was having people connect with their dream guides, receiving messages, starting their life's purpose, quitting their traditional jobs, and like realizing that they are here for a reason. I was having people telepathically communicate with each other across the world. I was having people, so a couple of the tasks that I also taught and challenges was to, connect with each other and, do like little challenges together. So like a telepathic challenge was for somebody that had never met, so connected within this course together, within this container, someone that had never met, message each other and say, tomorrow I'm going to think of a particular word. This is a telepathic task. Tomorrow I'm going to think of a word. And I will tell you what that word is at the end of the day. And then so they would think of a word and they would get that other person to try and notice what that word is. And so many people were like picking up on the words telepathically because, let's say, for example, that person's initial word was dolphin, right? These two people never met each other. They don't even know each other outside of this course, this container. And that person that had to guess what that telepathic word was that was dolphin was seeing dolphins all fucking day, more than they would in a normal day, and they knew that was the message, the telepathic message. whether a dolphin be, an ornament or an image or a video or a show on TV or in the bloody beach. They kept noticing. And so some of the psychic abilities, people were actually fully activating and realizing which Claire they are most attuned to. And so there was so much magic. I feel like words just will never be able to truly describe it. Now, I have decided in July 2025 to do round 2 of the psychic development course, and I wanted to share some things with you. Now, I have the booklet here with me right now. This is the book. It's a 32-page workbook, and one of the pages in here, I want to read out to you, and it's called Remembering, okay? Society has been set up to push you further and further away from your soulful essence. And the reason we have come here to fulfill this human experience at this time is to remember who we are at the core of our soul conscious connection. It is up to us as individuals to start relearning, reprogramming, and remembering who we are and what we are capable of. You are infinite. You are powerful. Your blocks and barriers all come down to what you feel isn't lighting you up. Have intentional conversations with yourself. It is best to look at all the levels of frequency from your inner happiness, joy, peace, and all the way down to fear, guilt, and shame. The levels of frequency are the levels of emotion connected to the way you think and feel in each level. It might seem too easy, and that's because it is. Trust that you can get through anything you want by purely pulling apart all your own beliefs about yourself. The important factor to remember here is that we will always fluctuate throughout the chart, like an emotional roller coaster that's called life. However, with this chart, you can get a clear understanding of what it feels like to be living on heaven on earth or hell on earth. Yet it all comes down to your frequency. Self-belief is key. If you believe you can, you will. And if you believe you can't, you won't. Let's take a moment to reflect and remember who we really are. You came on earth at this time. You chose your parents, the family you were born into, the town, the hospital, your gender, and the color of your hair. The experiences you went through and everything you are ever going to go through. Your soul knows. Your higher self and your spirit guides all know you were meant to be here reading this, listening to this right now. Your thoughts are magnetic and your emotions are electric, and together they create a subatomic wavelength invisible to the human eye. These wavelengths that are creating turn into an energy force field, trying to find a place to go. Like attracts like, which ultimately means our thoughts and emotions are being drawn to finding evidence on the energy we've just created. In short, when you find the world is all dark and gloomy, that energy force field you've just created is going to find dark and gloomy evidence to prove that you are, yes, correct. When you think of bright, joyful, fun things, that energy is going to find evidence to prove, yes, you are correct. That is why mindset and belief is so important. Energy force fields are made up of 99% empty space, just like the universe. And just like your physical vessel. Although reality looks real and tangible, it's simply billions of atoms vibrating at such a high frequency, it looks real. It turns energy into matter and looks physical to the human eye and the brain to make evidential sense. Now, this is just 2 pages of the Psychic Development Workbook. If you would like some more information on how you can join the Psychic Development Workbook, then please feel free to head to the caption or the link here. Join my Facebook group, Collective Consciousness with Tamzin Young, or comment below and ask some more questions. If you would like me to touch on any more information like soul contracts, optical illusions that change your reality, translating psychic messages, articulating psychic messages, angel numbers, the neural growth factor, activating your third eye, psychic practices, spirit guides, identifying your unique strengths, purposeful blueprint, supportive psychic products, there's the cord cutting ritual, psychic side effects, understanding different psychic abilities and gifts and other important spiritual concepts and meanings, psychic laws, spiritual protection, and so much more. It has been such an honor to work with my spirit team and channel all these messages, because I feel like it was teamwork, but it was my ability to trust in my connection to my spirit team. And now we are helping thousands and thousands of people all around the world to tap into their psychic self. So if you like this video, don't forget to comment below, ask me any questions, and I might even do another episode here to answer them. Don't forget to share this video with somebody that might just need some more psychic information, wisdom, and knowledge. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a beautiful day.